For more on all this, let's bring Republican Congressman French Hill from Arkansas into the conversations. He joins us from Capitol Hill. Good to see you, sir.
Thanks, Colin.
Certainly looks like, right, that we're headed towards a shutdown tonight at midnight. And I think the question for at least the investment community, which we follow quite closely to the extent that they watch these things, is how long will it last?
Well, Connell, thanks for having me. Look, the House last night voted for full funding of the federal government, including money for border security and money for hurricane relief from the tragic hurricanes on the Gulf Coast. This is something that members have talked about for weeks, so it's no surprise that we've got a consensus and passed that bill and sent it back to the House, or to the Senate, rather. And this is what the Senate, in my view, should have worked on with President Trump a week ago, instead of waiting here to the last minute.
You know the reality of it, Congressman. Yeah. I mean, it's not. They don't have the, as Blake just said, they don't have the votes. They might even not have the votes to vote on it, more or less, to get the 60 to pass it. So I go back to the first question, your sense of how long this might go on for. Sometimes we get shutdowns that are hours long or a day or two, but there seems to be some thinking this one could last a while just because both sides are so dug in.
Well, I think likely scenarios are either A, you have compromise with the Senate regardless of the cloture vote, where senators work with House leadership on some compromise measure and bring up a new bill in the Senate, or secondly, they send that the House takes up the clean CR that was passed previously earlier in the week by the Senate.
Right.
That's or some third alternative, which would be to come back into session next Wednesday, for example.
Let me ask you about the clean CR, as you put it, the continuing resolution that would not have border wall funding, right? That would come back your way. What would happen to that on your side of the Capitol, even if it passed? So that's all. That would go to the president. That would essentially put the ball, if I understand it correctly, in the president's court, and he'd either have to pass it or veto it.
That's correct.
Right.
I think the real issue...
He'd veto it, do you think? Or?
Yeah. I think possibly he would veto it. I think that's why it's important to have conversations today as senators come back into the city as we see the results of this cloture vote to see if we can find a middle course that is somewhere between a veto and something that extends to February 7th with no additional funding or support for our hurricane relief that's badly needed for farmers or our border security.
What's that look like? Because I wouldn't even know where to start with that. So what would that look like, that middle course?
I think a middle course might be hurricane relief. It might be some priorities of the Democratic minority in the Senate that we don't know about that could be considered, plus some level of funding for border security that goes beyond the $1.6 billion that we've already approved for this fiscal year.
But not $5 billion.
That's right, but not $5 billion, short of the $5 billion.
The president, I think yesterday the message from I know these things change. I know a negotiation is a negotiation, but yesterday the message was, if it's not $5 billion, I'm vetoing it.
Well, he's a good negotiator. Let's see what happens.
All right, so you think we can get, that's interesting, you think you can get a middle ground, maybe it's 2.5, something like that? You get a deal done?
I think that's what members would argue for, is that they look for a middle ground, see what the senators have to say instead of this endless game of one side doesn't give any way. The president's come for 2 years to negotiate on immigration and border security. Schumer shut the government down over it earlier last winter. And so, once again, we find ourselves where the Democrats aren't willing to do their job.
But the reality is you take the blame, don't you think? I mean, the data's kind of shown that. I know the president says that he's shifting back the blame, even though he said earlier that he would take it. You guys, being the Republicans, would get blamed for this one. You control the government. Isn't that fair?
Well, I think what's fair is the House has done their part. We fully funded the government. We included this hurricane relief. We included some additional border security funding. But we need, as Democrats in the Senate, to work with Republicans in the Senate and come up with a non-shutdown scenario, something in the middle.
By the way, you just did. We'll give you credit for that. So we'll see if it goes anywhere, Congressman. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
It's good to see you, as always. Yep, Congressman French Hill.